Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this goddamn fucking retarded piece of shit because I thought the previous video was stupid. This one takes the cake in stupidity as well. Right. From Outkick, Leah Thomas nominated for NCAA's Woman of the Year Award. It wasn't enough that I need to use the proper pronouns because of that boobless lady. What a dickless dude. Right. Otherwise, YouTube will get me out of the platform, but anyway. Was it enough that she stole the qualifications and, I thought for a moment it was food, but no. No, it's not food. It's just hair. Stole the winnings or the position of all the other females in the sports of swimming. It wasn't enough. No. Let's take the dreams of other women, girls all around. Because one needs to show, guys, I'm so woke that I'm going to ignore everything and nominate this person over here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Right, let's read this. In case you were wondering if the controversy around the transgender swimmer Leah Thomas had gotten the UPenn, the recent action proved the exact opposite. The nominations of the 2021-2022 NCAA Woman of the Year were recently posted, and the school made Thomas one of its two choices. Oh well, congratulations, that wasn't you just taking out the position of another girl, but who cares, right? She has this privilege and all those things. There are only 577 nominees out of nearly 223,000 female student athletes in NCAA, putting Thomas in exclusive company. I mean, right? I mean, it's not like you had any options. I mean, you select, 223,000 women, you pretty much have a very limited choice, right, of all of the females available, because you're choosing at least 200,000 females, so you have a very limited pool to go through, right? No, 577, so you basically had many girls to choose from, but no. Let's pick that one instead. Potential award recipients are supposed to be female student athletes who have exhausted their eligibility and distinguished themselves in their community and athletics and in academics throughout their college careers. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that Leah Thomas falls within. I mean, the person could barely exercise and still win against the females in there, because it still has a lot of male muscles and hormones that will never go away, but still. Thomas apparently met the criteria as far as, oh yeah, I already read that. After an unremarkable career as a swimmer in men's competition, yeah, there you go, Thomas moved to the women's side and immediately dominated biological females. In March, Thomas won a preliminary race at NCAA Women's Swimming and Diving Championship by nearly 5 seconds. Oh shit on a goddamn fucking hell! Outpacing Olympian Brooke Ford. So you broke an Olympic record in there. Congratulations! The only problem is that you're God damn it, I hate censorship in the way I cannot say the things that I want to say. God damn it! Fuck me! Jesus fucking Christ! Right, the race came to the heels of Thomas, another biological man, easily winning Ivy League competitions the previous month. The decision to nominate Thomas will almost certainly spike for the criticism of transgender athletes competing against biological women. Well, it's easy. If you want to win championships and get that grant money or that donation in your college, just find yourself transgender woman and place them in the whatever sports you want and start winning. Soon enough, no more females left on the female sports. Yeah? Because, well, they are not going to be good enough. So, who the fucking cares if they lose their dreams and all of those things? They can always be mothers. Right? The more we move forward, the more we stay backwards. Well, as it turns out, that also means a point. Even man makes better women. Even with the UPenn swimming team, there's been significant pushback against Thomas, with one teammate describing Lee as mentally ill. Yeah, I agree. Another story recently broke that teammates felt that their voices were silenced and that UPenn was uninterested in their concerns. Prominent female Olympians like Nancy Hogshead also spoke against the Thomas competing against women and international governing body for swimming banning transgender athletes for women's competition. None of that dissuaded UPenn from making Thomas one of their nominees for women. Sorry. Jesus Christ, I realized I was being transphobic here. Womb carrying, front hole, birthing person of adult age. There you go. That's what should one say when referring to the opposite gender of... There's no way of saying it. Oh, the female of the species. There you go. That's definitely way more inclusive, don't you think? Right. Thomas inarguably has this... Oh, great. This incident is an unfortunate victory for woke politics over common sense, I agree. UPenn clearly felt that the benefits of signaling their commitment to progressive ideology was worth further destroying any semblance of a competitive fairness. Yeah. Or their established reputation. Thomas inarguably has inherent biological advantages over female swimmers, especially having only transition and yet Jesus Christ, this is even worse. Recognizing these accomplishments delegitimizes the award and insults the lifelong biological woman of UPenn team forced to swim at massive disadvantages. There's simply no reasonable explanation for making Thomas the nominee other than political motivations. Exactly. Institutional capture by woke administrators has had devastating consequences, and this might simply encourage more copycats to turn their backs on unexceptional careers as men and become stars in women's races. Exactly, that's a lot of them doing it. While UPenn has clearly abandoned any pretense of common sense, hopefully the NCAA doesn't capitulate and rewrite this blatant absurdity. Precisely. And look, you can cry, you can throw a temper tantrum, you can cope, you can seethe, and then you can go and cry yourself to sleep. Hey, that rhymes. Anyway, it's because men are inherently biological superior, because that's how we evolved. Men were supposed to go out and hunt, to spend long hours outside under the sun. That's why we tend to tan more than women in that case. Anyway, actually hunt. There's a reason why we have better lung capacity, because we actually had to spend a lot of time running. Especially because mankind, well, are not really known for their speed. So what we did to actually hunt? Exhaustion. Once the animal would stop and start cooling down after they run, man would go there and kill it. With spears and all that. Brains and exhaustion. Because why? We use a sweat gland. It cools outside, it cools us, while we catch our air and things like that. We don't need to like dogs do to cool down. It's easy, right? That's how we did it. And we also have many differences. For instance, we don't actually, our hips, the pelvis, it's not actually bent to actually have the baby come out. We actually have it straight. That gives us even an edge on speed. You actually have all the differences, for instance, in the skull. We have a hook behind our skull in here, which actually dictates if you're a man or a female, because that's an extra hook where muscles attached, so we can actually use our mouths as an extra hand and things like that. It's simple as that. And yet, people trying to ignore this. And another thing, yeah, even the Olympics actually allow transgender men or transgender women compete if they have a 10 nanomoles per milliliter, I think it was, of blood or something thereabouts, of testosterone in blood. Meanwhile, for biological females, it could not pass to 2 or something thereabouts. Even if you have a very hard case of PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, you would never reach a 10. And who wants to bet that Leah Thomas is around those marks? Right. Thank you for my girlfriend for making me suffer through this again and realizing that the world is even more dumber than I actually thought. Thank you, Idris One. You definitely seem to hate me. On that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night. Oops, wrong key.